Echo is not only the newest and last hero to be added to Overwatch 1, because, yeah, Overwatch 2 is still going to be a thing, but she is also yet another DPS hero, and with so many DPS heroes already, totaling 17 out of 32, so around 53.125% of the roster, quick maths, you can imagine that it would be a little too hard for a new hero to the category to stand out. Except not for Echo. Echo stands out like the main character of a school anime. It's hard to ignore her. Being a hero with a cool design and an excellent kit, as well as being recent, it's safe to say that Echo is in the limelight right now. And with attention comes intrigue. How does Echo play? How do I take advantage of her kit? What are some viable strategies with her? Well, first off, slow down, but second, that's what I'm here to answer. Welcome to the Overwatch Hero Guide for Echo. To start with, let's run through what her kit consists of. Glide, which is a passive ability, Tri-Shot, which is a standard attack, Sticky Bomb, which is a standard ability, first one, Flight, which is a second standard ability, Focusing Beam, which is a third standard ability, and Duplicate, which is Echo's ultimate ability. With other abilities, including both her passive and ultimate ones, Echo is quite a versatile hero, but she's not too difficult to learn surprisingly, being only a 2-star rated hero. Yeah, like the hero star ratings mean anything anyway. Anyway, let's start by going over her passive ability, Glide. Glide is essentially just Mercy's angelic descent, being simply just a slow descent that can be activated when the bound key/button is held if you're falling from a decent height. It's really that simple. It can help with repositioning slightly, and it can also help when used in tandem with Echo's flight ability, which we'll cover in a moment. Next up is Echo's standard attack, Tri-Shot. Much like the name suggests, 3 bursts are shot at one time, consuming 3 of a 15 ammo count per shot, and having a 1.5 second reload time. Tri-Shot is considered a shotgun projectile type of attack, dealing 17 damage per pellet or 51 per shot. Its projectile speed is 75 meters per second, having no fall-off damage, and its rate of fire is that of a 0.33 second recovery, 3 shots per second. And just so you know, you can get headshot damage with Tri-Shot. Tri-Shot is pretty devastating in all honesty, being able to easily tear through hit sponges like Mech Diva and Roadhog, assuming you land headshots, while also having a great reload time and no fall-off damage, meaning you can play Echo as a sniper if you should so choose to. Instead though, I recommend you stay up front routine when playing her. Sticky Bombs are next, and they're just what you think they are. These act like missile projectiles, firing 6 bombs at once with a projectile speed of 50 meters per second, so slightly slower than Tri-Shot blasts, and having a 1 bomb per 0.065 seconds rate of fire. Dealing an initial 5 damage upon impact, followed by 25 consecutive bursts of damage with every bomb that's stuck, so a maximum of 155 damage, including impact. This ability is great for finishing off weak foes, or out of mech divas and or tracers. It has a casting time of 1 second and a cooldown of 6 seconds, so they are viable for quick bursts of damage combined with shots from Tri-Shot. Be sure to keep your distance though, as being too close to the area of effect, a 2 meter explosion radius, will cause 12.5 damage to yourself per bomb, 75 max. And seeing as Echo is a hero with 200 health pool, do your best to only use this ability from a safe distance. Flight is much like Pharah's Hoverjet's passive ability, allowing Echo to fly freely through the air for a duration of 3 seconds with a movement speed of 8 meters per second, a 68.75% movement speed increase. All the while Echo's elevation can be altered by holding the bound jump button / key to ascend, or the bound crouch button / key to descend. Flight has a cooldown of 6 seconds, so you'll be back in the air in no time again so soon after you fall. To take full advantage of this ability, try and get as high into the air as you can amidst the 3 second duration so that by the time you hit the ground, you'll be less vulnerable while waiting for the recharge, as air targets are harder to hit and we'll be back in the air in no time. Second to last, we have Echo's Focusing Beam. No, Focusing Beam. Anyway, this ability is a beam type one, go figure, with a unique effect. Dealing 50 damage per second normally, but 200 per second on targets who are below 50% health, making a chip damage type ability with a situational extra effect. It has a max range of around 20 meters while having a 2.5 second duration, along with a 6 second cooldown. Focusing Beam's additional effect also works on turrets and or barriers, so be sure to look for key indicators in a turret or barrier's health, like it smoking or there being a crack. Finally, we have Echo's ultimate ability, Duplicate. Duplicate is probably the biggest game-changing ultimate of them all, allowing Echo to copy the appearance and abilities of an enemy team's hero. This ultimate lasts for 15 seconds and requires a measly 1,960 points to charge, my bad. It even has a max range of 40 meters, so you can safely stay with your team while you duplicate one in the enemy team. While duplicating, that counter's ultimate, for you, will charge 6.5 times faster than normal. So many game-changing ultimates, like Earthshatter, Graviton or EMP, are going to be given like candy to you in those 15 seconds, assuming you don't die. So communicate with your team what hero you're going to duplicate and take full advantage of the fact. To highlight a few of Echo's strengths quickly, as her occupation suggests, Echo is a flexible hero who can fit into many compositions and adapt to many situations. She can have dive alongside her tanks, flank the backline, power her enemies from the sky, or focus her attention on busting enemy shields to free line of sight for her team. Thanks to her omnidirectional mobility, Echo can threaten from many positions and circumvent shields to poke at the vulnerable backline or pick off targets left weak by teammates with her focusing beam. And as for her weaknesses, hit-scanned heroes, such as the Korean Widowmaker, are Echo's biggest threat. Be careful with your flight and glide when there's a hit scan on the enemy team, or you'll make yourself an easy target. Another vulnerable spot for her is how easy it is to put yourself into a poor position with flight. Watch where you're flying and make sure to fall back into your team, to natural cover, or to a position where you can't easily be cornered and killed. And that's it for Echo. With how potent of a threat she is, I honestly expect her to get nerfed to hell real soon, which, if this video is majorly outdated because of that, I'm gonna be pissed.
What? You fuckers. You fuckers.
You motherfucker, I will rain hellfire upon you!